American 1636, approach, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
Cleared the RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach, American 1636.
33.905, good night. Air 4910, number departure to contact, flight maintain flight level 230. Skyhawk 6 Sierra Papa, traffic 3 o'clock and 1 mile northbound, indicates 7,000. Skywest 4665, contact Denver Center 125.9 air extent.
Sky 6400, file 250, sending to you, go Romeo.
Sky 6400, Denver approach, delete speeds on the arrival, maintain 300 knots or greater, expect the visual approach, runway 16 right.
Right, not to greater, expect visual 16 right, Sky 600.
Unit 2223, airport 10 o'clock, 10 miles. Unit 2223, cleared visual approach, runway 16 left.
Center 133.905, then.
Southwest 1103, reduce speed to 250 knots, then resume published speeds.
United 2223, contact tower 135.3.
53, United 2223, call.
Good.
City 525, number departure, radar contact.
Center flight 71, contact tower 133.3.
333, Frontier 71, good night.
Closing. November 3 Alpha Bravo for center, reset transponder is squawk 5124. Skywest 5249, climb and maintain flight level 230. Skywest 4646, contact Denver Center 133.905, connect.
Alright guys, figured I'd do an evening flight, a recording of an evening flight. I'll do a whole lot of those, so I'll try to keep all the complete boring stuff and all the blackness out there, try to cut that part out. Alright, we're doing Allegiant Virtual. This is their website in case anybody wants to join. It's probably one of my favorite virtual airlines I've ever been a part of. I've been a part of a few, down to just two now, virtual Allegiant and FedEx. I really like FedEx. And this group has a great group of very active people in Discord, and we do monthly group flights. So if anybody's looking for, a group to fly with on a monthly basis, where everybody joins up in Discord and shoots the shit, this is a good place to go. And they always try their best to make sure when they do fly on VATSIM that there's going to be ATC involved with the group flight. So just something to think about, a little advertising for my VA. Alright, so we're going to be flying on PilotEdge, as always. We're going to depart out of Medford. So we're going to be fighting a headwind going up the coast here. Skies are not too bad in this area, but it gets cloudier as we get closer to Portland. And this airport does not have CBDLC capable, so we'll be doing a regular clearance via the radio. So Medford, normal ops is 1-4. Got a broken layer at 5,000. And Portland will be landing on 10 left, more than likely. We got an overcast layer at 1300. So that should be fine for an RMP approach, is what I'm going to be shooting for. Instead of an ILS, we're going to do an RMP full approach. No rain that I'm aware of. I think I have. Yeah, I got weather on, so there's no rain. As you can see here, it is a little cloudy, but not compared to like down here. Nothing major. Close those out. I'll close all these out actually. Don't need them anymore. Alright, so let's get this flight plan on file. I'll brief, actually I'll go ahead and brief it now. So we'll plan on departing 1-4. We got 8,800 feet of runway here, so guess I'll do, with the tailwind, I guess I'll do flaps 2 takeoff for that. It'd be Jackson 1 departure more than likely, so we'll start off on a heading of 143 to 1,800 feet. Then we'll make a right turn to a heading of 322 to intercept the Rogue Valley radial 172 inbound the Rogue Valley. That's here, and then we'll continue on to Morn and then Moxie to join the Timbers 2 arrival into Portland. So we pick that up here at Moxie. So we've got to be above flight level 240, so we'll probably get our top of descent right after that. Actually, that's, yeah, just after that. So Timbers 2 arrival. Normal ops is 10s, so we'll plan on coming this way. Abiding by these altitude and speed restrictions, says between 11 and 15,000, 250 knots. Turbojet aircraft only. Descend via Mach number until intercepting 280 knots until slowed by the star. So 280 and then we'll slow down there. 210 by micro. And then at micro is where we should start our RMP Zulu, our RNAV Zulu 10 left approach from micro. So it's a full approach, no vectoring. It's got, the minimums are not too bad, and it's 400. That overcast layer was like 1500, I think. So we should have no problem seeing the runway by 400 radar, which is 400 feet above field, above the runway. And that's it. That is it. So pretty easy peasy. Get this filed. .8 100 cost index right there. 0 fuel weight 60.6. Let me write that down. 60.6. And that's with 131, 5,000 kilos of cargo, kilograms, or however you say it. I got 3031 on the altimeter. And they are departing on 14. And that's with information for Mike. And Portland is landing on the 10s as I suspected. So we'll file the IFR here. Allegiant 323, we're Slant Lima. We don't worry about CBDLC here. We're going to cruise at 240. And Seattle's our alternate. IFR, Jackson 1, Marne, Moxie, Timbers 2, file. Light plan has been filed, and we're right there. Allegiant 323, looks like quite a few people online tonight. Should be fun. Alright, let's go back to the plane. Alright. So we can tell these guys to go away. And we will add some power. Alright, we want 5.8. Get that fueling. Alright, all the Adirs work off a battery. Checked. What's the temperature here? 54. And we'll leave the window shut. Bring on some lights. Before I trigger that, let me pull it up on my laptop. That way it should autofill correctly. So I'll hit enter. And it should bring it up, same as I have it on my laptop. Booyah. Yeah, we'll do myflightroute.com. ATIS PHP. Got ourselves some D-ATIS for Portland when we're in the air. Fuel, we're gonna do 5.8. You don't hit set because I got it filling up top, but to make sure on my perf data is to just click anywhere, you know, we'll kind of like put it where it thinks it should be or whatever. And we're doing 131 set, and we'll make it match SimBrief. So 66 minus 53,248 plus the 1,000 I left in cargo, so 53,248 plus 1,000 is 8,352. Enter. So now it matches SimBrief 60.6, 0 fuel 8 CG is 30.5. Oh, hang on, now my dog needs to go out all of a sudden. Hang on, right back. Get up again in a few minutes to grab him. Got a little little Papillon, he's my buddy. Alright, so where was I? 30.5 on the CG. So the takeoff weight is 66.4. Taking off basically the max landing weight that this thing can do. So we're going to be heavy, heavier than I'm normally doing. Full load, making that Allegiant money. 664. Alright, so all that is good. welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain and crew would like to welcome you on board this Airbus A320. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage under the seat in front of you, or in an overhead bin. The captain and crew will do everything possible to make your flight comfortable and enjoyable. The captain, the crew, and flight factor wish you a pleasant flight.
I got 19 quarts of oil. Full on hydro. We're doing a battery charge test, so right now the batteries are off. I'll pop that off. We'll come up here. We should get 2 arrows. Arrow and arrow. Start the APU. Speed will kick on. There it goes. APU is available, so we'll go ahead and we'll switch it over. We'll talk to the ground people, let them know we're going to be swapping over the power so they don't get killed. Turn off the ground power unit. Now we're running off APU, leave environment. Down here. Actually, $1,300 feet. We are at gate 5. So we're looking for a GPS close to that, if not right on the money. As long as it's close, I don't worry about it. Eric is good, so we'll go to init. And we are at MFR, and we're going to Portland. So we'll pop that in there. So 42.22.1, so we got to use the arrow to 1, and then we'll bring that over there. 122.52.4, so that's on the money. Line on reference, back to the init page. That will start that part. And we got for ground, there's no clearance, so 121.8. 21.8 and 19.4. And 121.5 is guard. I'll monitor guard on COM 2. Yeah, you got guard. Unmuted. We're monitoring. The 8 is 127.25.
251 Charlie Vector to set us off discretion, maintain 5,000.
And the altimeter
5,000,
is 3031. And the field is 1,300 feet, so that matches. And I need to get my clearance, but before I do, I'm going to go grab my dog and then we'll get our clearance.
Tri-Cities Tower, November 610 Golf Hotel. We're at the South FBO with Charlie ready to taxi.
November 610 Golf Hotel, Tri-Cities ground, runway 21 left, taxi via Echo Alpha 5.
Was that Echo Alpha 5 at Zero Golf Hotel?
There's Zero Golf Hotel, affirmative. Echo Alpha 5 for 21 left.
Alright.
Echo Alpha 5, 21 left, Zero Golf Hotel.
So where are we? We are at Medford.
November 251 Charlie Victor cross Alta at or above 4,000, cleared ILS, runway, correction, cleared ILS Yankee, runway 29 right approach.
Cross out to at or above 4,000, cleared ILS Yankee 29 right approach, 1 Charlie Victor.
Good evening, Medford Ground, Allegiant 383 at the terminal with Mike, IFR Portland.
Allegiant 383 Medford ground, cleared to Portland Airport, Jackson 1 departure, Rogue Valley, that is filed. Maintain 1000 departure frequency 124.3, squawk 1731.
Clear to Portland via Jackson 1 departure, Rogue Valley, then as filed, maintain 1000. Departure 124.3, squawk 1731, Allegiant 383.
Allegiant 383, reback correct.
He sounds enthralled, whatever that word is.
Yellow approach number 21, Golf X-ray on the ground at Renan, IFR to Painfield.
Alright, let's go ahead and knock out our flight plan since we know it.
Alaska 639, roger.
You always want to get your clearance before you get your, before you start punching in flight plan information, because you might not always get as filed as they say.
Air 241 Golf X-ray, Seattle departure, standby.
So we're doing Allegiant 383.
Alaska 639, cutting select center 133.4.
And I'm using Web FMC. That's why you don't see my mouse moving. Let me move that out of the way. And we're doing top altitude 240. And the cruise winds, temperature at cruise
Alaska 639,
is
select
28.
roger, descend past discretion, maintain 15,000. The Missoula altimeter 3016.
Temperature on the ground is 12, so that's correct.
November 241 Golf X-ray, cleared to the Payne field as filed, maintain 3000. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 6721, hold for release.
385, 382.
Hey, 241 Golf, into the plane field as filled.
Say 380.
On departure, depart 120.4, squawk 6721, and we'll let you know when we're ready to depart.
November 1 Golf X-ray, roger. How long do you think?
Less than a minute, 241 Golf X-ray.
November 1 Golf X-ray, roger. Just advise number 1, ready for departure.
14, Jackson 1.
241 Golf X-ray, go.
And then we go as filed, so that would be Mourn. M-O-U-R-N, I think. M-O-U-R-N. So we'll put that under Rogue Valley. Insert, and then after Mourn, we're doing the Moxie Timbers to arrival, so we'll hit Portland. Arrival, we're going to plan the RNAV 10 left Zulu, so we'll hit that.
Arrow 32196, we're holding
Timbers
short,
2,
we're ready to go.
full approach from micro, transition is Moxie,
16 right, clear for takeoff, wind 1607.
insert, get rid of the disco, clear,
16 right, clear for takeoff, thanks for the wind.
insert. So now, put that on plan. Make sure that everything looks good there. Alright, so now we did our flight plan. That looks good, so we're going to do init. We're going to grab our winds. Wind request. Init. Right arrow.
Tri-Cities Tower, November 610 Golf Hotels, holding short 21 left, ready for takeoff.
60.6.
November 610 Golf Hotel,
30.5.
Tri-Cities Tower, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
Fuel's 5.8.
Clear for takeoff, 21 left to 0 Golf Hotel.
And we need to figure out our flex. So we're going to do a runway heading of 158. Elevation is 1294. Length is 2682. And the winds 300 at 5. Oops. Temperature is 12 Celsius. That would be 1026. The takeoff weight is 66.4. And we're going to do a flaps 2. Air will be off. CG 35. Alright, so we got 141.
November 32, 106, got a Cascade depart.
Oh, departure, 5196.
Alaska 639, contact Spokane approach 124.9er.
Cascade, Arrow 32106, we're just off of Eugene at 2000.
Right, so we're going to go
6,000.
November 32, 106, Cascade departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
40.
Up 6,000, 5106.
1840, I like to do 500 AGL for climb thrust. That's just my preference. Next page, we'll do
639, Spokane
200
approach,
initial.
ILS runway 12 approach.
MDA for that approach is 365.
Alaska 639, expect that.
Program, we are at MFR plan 14. And back to perf, and we'll put in those numbers 141.
November 251 Charlie Victor, contact Fresno Tower.
142 and 145.
Contact Fresno Tower, 251 Charlie Victor.
November 610 Golf Hotel, contact
Flex
Chinook
60.
departure.
All that is
Over
good.
Chinook departures, there, Golf Hotel.
Just have to enter in our flaps and so on. To enter that.
Chinook departure, November 610 Golf Hotel is climbing 1,000 for 10,000.
Or 610 Golf Hotel, Chinook departure with a contact.
Put that to Captain. I don't usually record or anything night flights because I'm usually too tired. I usually do fly at night, but I don't usually stream or record anything. Just have a little bit more energy. I think that cup of coffee helped.
Turn left heading 340 Vector ILS approach.
340 Vector approach, Alaska 639.
We'll drive those guys away.
November 251 Charlie Victor, Fresno Tower, runway 29 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 29 right, 51 Charlie Victor.
And then cargo doors are connected to the yellow hydro system, so that will pressurize the bottle. Close the doors. Passengers are on board. And I need to get ACARS running. Turn that off.
NorCal approach, Twin Diamond 6416 Alpha. We'd like to get the RNAV 32 into San Martin from Ulani and direct Ulani when possible.
November 16 Alpha, I have your approach request. You've got one more good Charler to go.
Make sure all that looks right. Which it does. ACARS
November 610 Golf
connected.
Hotel, turn right heading 310 Vector 2 join, Victor 204.
Do emergency
Right,
generator check.
310 Vector to join Victor 204 is your Golf Hotel.
Alaska 639 to set to maintain 10,000.
10,000 Alaska 630.
Seattle approach, 241 Golf X-ray holding short 34, ready for IFR release.
November
Check
241
FADEC,
Golf
make sure
X-ray
those
release
displays
for
come
departure,
on.
clearance void if not off in 10 minutes, frequency change approved, report airborne.
Okay, release temperature, 10 minute time and we'll report airborne. 241 Golf X-ray.
November 321 enter 6, turn left heading 360 Vector to Hort.
Left, 360, 321 R6.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
November 610 Golf
Fuel's
Hotel,
5.7.
Center 132.6.
I'll update this to 5.7 for our fuel.
32.6, 0 Golf Hotel.
Leave that there.
Yes, Captain. We are waiting for your instruction. Ground to flight deck. All holds and hatches are closed. Walk round
November
complete.
610 Golf Hotel, Seattle Center at the present heading, join Victor 204, climb and maintain level 200.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Alright, we're going to squawk 1731. Put above TARA 1731. And we'll throw on
November
our
321 enter
beacon
6,
light.
cleared direct Hort.
Direct Hort, 3106, thanks.
Seattle departure, number 241 Golf X-ray, 1000, climb to 3000 on the before departure at Renton.
November 241 Golf X-ray, Seattle departure, right then.
Tow connected, bypass bin inserted, release parking brake.
November 1 Golf X-ray, rapid contact 3 mile east of the Bowling Field, maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000, 341 Golf X-ray.
November 6416 Alpha, disregard. There 251 Charlie Victor, where do you park?
Just over to the left here, 1 Charlie Victor.
November 1 Charlie Victor, 1 able turn left, cross runway 29 or left, exit to parking via Alpha, remain this frequency.
Yeah, cross 29 left, taxi via parking via Alpha, this frequency, 1 Charlie Victor.
November 241 Golf Hotel, turn right, correction, turn left turn heading 260.
Got one good engine, should have a generator available, there we go. Kick on engine 1. Should get light off at 20, there we go.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow.
November 241 Golf
Climb
X-ray,
143 to
turn left,
18,
heading
right turn, heading 322, intercept to 172 radial, inbound to Rogue Valley, then as filed. So that is our departure. Got 2 good engines, put the back normal, do flaps 2 for this takeoff. Do crew supply oxygen on in a moment. Facing west. Facing west. Crew supply door 1850 psi. We'll turn it on. Now we're in the green. Give the mask a check.
Tow is disconnected. Bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
The appropriate trim. CG is 29.7, so down 0.3. Actually, what I like to do is add almost a full 1 up over what that says. It helps get with me. I don't have to pull as hard on the yoke. That's just me though. It gives some better realistic feeling if you do what it says. It's I'll just let's say down 0.3.
Alaska 639, turn right heading 090.
Yeah, let's leave it at 0. That's fine. Turn on the cargo heat, APU off, pitot window heat on. Speed brakes, right, left, rudder, all that is good. Do some lights. Get our ATIS.
Visibility 10. Ceiling 5,500 broken. Temperature 12. Dew point 4. Altimeter 3031.
Alpha Connect North
Arriving
approach
and departing runway 14. ILS runway 14 approach and use. Read backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information
8 miles from Julag maintain 8,600 till establishment localized.
Rogue Valley International Airport. just information, Mike. 0053 Zulu. Wind 280 at 5. Visibility 10. Ceiling 5,500 broken. Temperature 12. Dew point 4. Altimeter 3031. Arriving in party runway 14. ILS runway 14 approach and use. Read backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. That work for you? Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike.
Punched in and direct Ulani if we can. 16 Alpha Tail, fly heading 140 vector for Ulani. 140 vector for Ulani. Get you come somewhat of a sane angle on that so we can set you up for the approach. I like sane. I as well.
Alright, information, Mike, it's current. Good evening, Medford Ground, Allegiant 3D3, it's a terminal, current with Mike, radio taxi.
Allegiant 3D3, Medford Ground, runway 14, taxi by Alpha.
14 via Alpha, Allegiant 3D3. Alright, we're just doing a straight shot up Alpha here.
241 Golf X-ray, see approach request at P.
Do some
241 Golf X-ray, we'd like to
Ecam
view
checks,
Alpha,
which normally you would have your first officer do.
And then on the next approach, to publish hold.
Realistically, you'd want a sterile cockpit if you're taxiing, but it's alright.
Golf X-ray,
if this was like a VATSIM event with a whole bunch of traffic on the ground, then I would have done the Ecam at the gate. Alright, everything is looking good.
Tower 118.4. Sorry, T4 Alaska.
Zulu Tower Alaska 639 through 7,600 on the ILS for 12 approach.
Alaska 639 Missoula Tower, good evening, wind calm, runway 12, clear to land.
12, clear to land, good evening, Alaska 6.
Alpha, descend and maintain 5,000. 275,000, 16 Alpha.
Let the crew know we're fixing to take off.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Do auto brake max. Takeoff config check normal. Perf data is entered. And all that is fine for takeoff data. Spoilers are armed. Winds is 300 at 5, a little bit of a tailwind. That's fine. Do packs off, takeoff. Flaps 2 is set. Towers 19.4, departures 124.3. Switch to tower once we start making this turn here. You don't want to switch too early. That's alright, we'll switch to tower.
1 Golf X-ray, cross the paint VOR at 3,000, cleared VOR Alpha approach. Upon completion, execute missed approach procedures published.
Paint VOR 1,000, clear VOR
Turn on
Alpha
our
approach
landing
upon
lights.
completion, missed approach is published through 241 Golf X-ray.
Medford Tower, Allegiant 383, holding short at 14.
Allegiant 383, Medford Tower, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Runway 14, clear for takeoff, Allegiant 383. Packs off, clear layup.
Approaching 1-4.
I'm aware.
On runway 14.
Engine stable. Takeoff power is set. Flex 60 SRS active. Airspeeds alive. It's V1 or rotate. Positive right gear coming out. 2 flaps, 1. And there comes our 18.
Allegiant 383, connect Cascade departure.
Over to departure, Allegiant 383. Cascade departure, Allegiant 383, Jackson 1, 3,800, climbing 1,000.
Allegiant 383, Cascade departure, radar contact.
That's why it wasn't working. Forgot to set up the autopilot, that's why it was acting stupid. It wasn't acting stupid. It was acting the way I set it up, so I was stupid. Alright, packs are on. Spoilers are unarmed. 215 knots. The flaps will retract automatically. I don't have to do anything.
Let's go 639, make the left at Alpha 3.
That's 639, Roger, Alpha 3.
220 will take out the slats.
6 and then to the ramp by a Foxtrot. You can remain on this frequency.
Alpha 3 Alpha, cross 26, that's right. Foxtrot to the ramp left, go 639 with you, thank you.
Now we're intercepting that radio.
Allegiant 383, connect Seattle Center 121.4.
Seattle Center 121.4, Allegiant 383. 121.4. Seattle Center, Allegiant 383, Jackson 1 leaving 7,900 for 1,000.
Allegiant 383, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb maintain flight level 240, Allegiant 383.
The 32106, connect Seattle Center 121.4.
Alright, on our way up. We're at about 10-2. We'll take out the lights.
Seattle Center, good evening. Arrow 32106, we're at 6,000.
The 32106, Seattle Center, good evening. Newport, altimeter 3034.
3034, 32106.
Landing lights.
Weather's
off.
ugly there, advise me you have it. Safe approach request.
Weather's ugly.
Yeah, it is pretty ugly. Tell you what.
I want to ask this. How about giving me vectors for the 3-4 into Newport, 22106?
Unable vectors to final. I can get you to Tolby though and set you up for a straight in.
Okay, just give me the Tolby and I'll do it from Tolby, 22106.
For 32106, fly heading 210 to send a 5,000.
210 down to 5,000, 32106.
Cabin pressure is climbing. Looks good there. Go ahead and lower the cockpit temperature a little bit.
For 610 Golf Hotel, connect Seattle Center 126.6.
26.6.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to climb, we would like to remind you that all flights of our airline are non-smoking. For your safety, the lavatories have been equipped with smoke detectors. When seated, we recommend to keep your seat belts fastened, even if the fasten seat belt sign is not illuminated.
Seattle Center, November 610 Golf Hotel, flight level 200, and would like to request a expedite to Bander.
We got about a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 5-minute cruise. That'll work. Got a pretty hefty headwind, so I'm going full speed ahead.
Expedite, you just want to increase the sim rate to Bander?
Yeah, times 2 if possible.
Oh yeah, that's approved, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Tolus has a cool feature that you can jump waypoints. It takes about the time it would take to load in a new flight, and that's the only thing that it freezes the sim for a while, so you have to keep that in mind. But when you're at cruise, if you have like a 100-mile leg, you can just jump ahead with the Tolus aircraft, which is kind of a cool feature. I've used it once on PilotEdge, but you know, just like that last guy, you have to get authority to do so from ATC first, just so they don't see you in the scope and then all of a sudden you're 100 miles further along without them knowing anything. Alright, let's so we're on our way to Portland. So let's say Portland ends up landing on the 28s instead of what we have set, which is 10 left. Like sometimes that will happen mid-flight where the winds change on you, and could be because of storms or whatever, but I try to get a TAF before I take off or during my flight planning so I know what to expect when we arrive, but sometimes it just happens. So the way that I set up for 28s is to use the second flight plan. So the 28, say 28 right, you could use the ILS for that one, which would be a full approach from, what is this, Timbers to, is it Maver or Carcass?
Grid 32106, flight heading 240.
240, 22106.
So maybe the easiest one to do would be, say, an RNAV 28 right. Could do that from Widmer. So let's enter in 28 right from Widmer as a second flight plan. That way we'll have opposite ops set. So if the winds change, they'll let us know before flower, because otherwise we're gonna go this way initially, but if we need to, we can go that way for the 28s.
Altimeter setting.
Beat you to it, lady. Turn off the seat belts now. So, second. With this airplane, it's not as bad, but sometimes it's just easier to do in it. And then just put in your airport. Portland. Return. Second. Portland. Arrival. Now we're doing RNAV 10 right. Zulu. I mean, not 10 right. That's what I'm using now. It's 28 right. Did I go too far or not far enough? 28. ILS 28. I don't want ILS. I want RNAV 28 right. Zulu. RNAV 28 right. Zulu. It's Timbers. And it's a full approach from Widmer. I don't need a transition because we'll be taking it from that latter part of the star. So we can just do
cleared straight in RNAV runway 34 approach.
From Timbers.
Toby, cleared straight in on 34. 321R6.
We can actually get rid of Timbers and Vance. We don't need those. So we'll clear out Timbers,
Hotel, normal speed.
clear out Vance, and then the first waypoint would be Flowers, so if we need to go that way. And then we can do flight plan, second perf. And the MDA for that is $417. You find the MDA right here. 417, which is 400 radar. That's MSL right here. So 417.
5033 Whiskey Oakland Center. Clear to the Monterey Airport is filed. Maintain 6,000. Departure frequency 128.7.
We are set for a second flight plan.
Hold for release.
I can also use that to switch the current flight plan. Instead of using like an RNAV, I could switch it to an ILS if need be.
Call when you're number 1 for departure for exchange break.
Make things a little bit quieter. We'll turn off the blower. And we're high enough now. We'll do TCAS to all. Yeah, we'll do Ecam checks here. Yeah, we got 23 in the cockpit, 24 and 25. Feature works pretty well.
16 Alpha, no traffic observed between you and the Martin State Airport. Radar service terminated. Airport I for cancellation in the air with me. You're on the ground on 122.2. Change to advisory frequency approved.
All right, so we'll pick this up in our descent into Portland. So we'll get.
Golf Extra, connect Payne,
I'll start the recording right before that waypoint Flowers. That way you guys can see which way we ended up going. I'm pretty convinced it's still going to be the 10s. Let me get D8s real quick before we go.
241 Golf X-ray, connect Payne Tower 132.95.
We'll see what Portland is currently landing. Yeah, they're still landing on the 10s. So all good there. So I will see you back here in a moment. Alright guys, we are descending into Portland. Let's see if we're close enough for ATIS with 2835.
runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo. Portland International Airport.
Still Romeo. I think that's the same as it was here. Yep. So we're going to enter in this weather information into the FMS here. Break out my FMS on my iPad here. Alright, so perf, next approach, 30, 34, temperature is 9, and the winds are 120 at 7. .30, 34. Passing through 17.8, checks. Don't forget, if anyone wants to chat with me live, I live stream on my Twitch channel every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 Central. So feel free to drop by any one of my streams. Alright, so we're going to be doing RNAV 10 left from micro. So, missed approach.
610 Golf until advised me of the weather at Bellingham. Say approach request.
We got Zulu.
800,
the RNAV Yankee
left turn,
34
44.
Via I-1, 0 Golf Hotel if possible.
So 800 feet,
Hotel,
left
Roger.
turn, go here, and it'll be a right turn orbit.
And when able, proceed direct to I-1, descend and maintain 3000.
So we would just reset our MCP for 44. Final approach fix is Blazer
Right, direct
at
I-1,
2000.
3000, 0 Golf Hotel.
For 32196, I for cancellation received. Thanks. Have a good night.
The ILS for 10 left, if needed, is 111.3.
Portland approach 118.42.
Portland approach 118.42, Allegiant 383. So we'll go over to Portland approach, current with Romeo. And we want RNAV 10 left. Portland approach, Allegiant 383, descending via Timbers 2 East transition, leaving 14,100, current with Romeo. Request RNAV Zulu 10 left, full approach from micro.
Agent 383, Portland approach, the altimeter 3034, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 10 left approach.
3034, cleared RNAV Zulu 10 left approach, Allegiant 383. Alright, we're cleared to fly the approach, which means we can lower our MCP from 5,000, which is the lowest you can go on the Star, to 2,000, which is the final approach fix altitude. So I'm going to change micro to 190. It'll help slow things down.
241 Golf X-ray, how will this approach terminate?
Unpublished minutes 241 Golf X-ray.
Roger.
And we're landing 10 left, so program PDX 10 left, put that there. 33 miles away. can also check by doing that and PDX. Put that there. I guess I'm not close enough yet for it to show up. Actually, I don't think Portland has a VOR that is PDX. No, it doesn't actually. It's got Columbia CBU. Yeah. So that way you could do VOR 1. It shows you 30 miles away.
Zero Golf Hotel, cross at 1 under above 3,000, cleared. RNAV approach. Zero Golf Hotel, cross at 1 under above 3,000, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 34 approach.
Max landing weight is 65. I know we took off less than that, so we're at 64.5.
610 Golf Hotel, I think I might have stepped in your read back there. Just confirm you are cleared for the approach.
Seatbelts on. Turn on our landing lights here.
Roger.
Actually, I won't. I'm going to stage them. That way they won't reflect off the clouds right away. Stage them, that way they won't turn on, but my A cards will show that they're on and I'll get credit for having landing lights on below 10,000 or at 10,000, whatever you want to call it. We can clear that out, we don't need that. Put it back to auto. Seven and 9 at Flower. Yeah. We're breaking off at micro for the 10 left approach. Alright, we're gonna do our brake low. Got plenty of runway.
For 610 Golf Hotel, I have no traffic observed between you and the field. Radar service is terminated. IFR cancellation in the air with me or on the ground 122.2. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Weather injector 127, 30, 34, and 9. So weather is good. MDA is set. Slowdown mark is here, 2000. We should break out of this at looks like 1,000 feet AGL. So right about 1,000, we'll break out of this mess. And tower is 18.7. micro has to be 5,000. So we'll do flaps 1. We'll do flaps 2, which is actually the first notch of flaps, because flaps 1 only gives you slats, no flaps. 200 knots is where we can add flaps 2 to give us our first notch of flaps, which will create drag and help us slow down without using the air brakes. So we can set our spoilers. Alright, flaps 2. That will add in our flaps and full slats. There goes that. Go ahead and arm those. And I'm going to hold this up at 179 knots for right now. There's no icing. +5. Yeah, there's no icing going on. I'm monitoring it up here. I guess +5 in the real world, you would probably want to use
33 Whiskey, connect NorCal approach
anti-icing.
1.3.
That's on below. We're going to add in our lights.
In preparation for landing, please adjust your seat backs so they are upright and stow your tray tables. Please turn off any laptop computers and stow them. Flight attendants will walk into the cabin when final time, picking up any remaining cups and glasses for the service animals. We'll be landing soon. The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated.
Gear coming down.
NorCal approach, right, 50.
Laps 3.
6,000 direct with to request the RNAV runway 28 left approach.
First 6033 Whiskey, NorCal approach, monorail altimeter 3020, and you can expect the RNAV Yankee 28 left.
3020, we'll expect 33 Whiskey.
Secure smaller handheld devices in your hand or safely. Devices must remain in airplane.
33 Whiskey, cross wiggle at or above 5,100, cleared RNAV Yankee 28 left approach.
Alright, cross wiggle at or above 5,100, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 28 left approach for 33 Whiskey.
Winds 120 at 7.
241 Golf X-ray, connect Paint
Pretty
Tower,
much right down the runway.
241 Golf X-ray over to Paint Tower.
And got about 2,000
Tower,
feet
number
until we
241 Golf
break out
X-ray,
of this.
1,800 over Zellig, inbound for the Alpha.
241 Golf X-ray, Paint Tower, hello again, report the mist.
Report the mist, 241 Golf X-ray.
Allegiant 383, contact Portland Tower 118.7.
Portland Tower 118.7, Allegiant 383. Go to Tower 18.7. Portland Tower, Allegiant 383, RNAV 10 left.
Allegiant 383, Portland Tower, good evening, wind 110 at 7, runway 10 left, clear land.
10 left, clear land, Allegiant 383. Alright, sometimes the RNAV works on the glide path, sometimes it don't. And apparently it didn't that time either. So
$2,500.
I don't think it's going to work. Okay, it actually worked. So we'll reset this for mist. And we'll turn off the autopilot, and we'll use the ILS to guide us in.
$1,000.
Approaching 10 left.
Let's flash in VDEV because I turned on the ILS stuff.
500.
It's just easier to see it that way.
100 above. 400. Minimum 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 20, 10, 5.
Portland Tower, Legion 383, Echo gates are fine.
Legion 383, Roger. Alpha Tango to the terminal. Monitor ground. Have a good night.
Alpha Tango to the terminal, monitor ground, Legion 383, thanks YouTube. Monitor ground. Get the APU going. Is it doing that? Oh, that's right, I did it the other way. That's right. Alright. APU is firing up. gates loaded weird.
Olympia ground, Challenger 650,
That is
Charlie
so
Sierra,
weird.
clears the Yakima with Yankee.
It's the first time I've ever seen
4
them
days
do
this
that.
week, Chris.
Just missed you.
Is that what it is? 650 Charlie Sierra Olympia ground. Clear to the Yakima Airport by the Yellow 5 departure. Radar vectors Yakima VOR, then direct. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 190, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 6355.
Flight maintain 3000, 6355, 0 Charlie Sierra.
Zero Charlie Sierra. That was a full route issue there. You got a Yelm 5, radar vectors Yakima.
Yeah, you got it. Let me do that again. It was rusty. 650 Charlie Sierra is clear to Yakima. The Yelm 5 departure, radar vectors Yakima direct. Climb maintain 3. Expect 190.5. Departure 20.4. Squawk 6355.
Zero Charlie Sierra, read back.
Still rusty. Thanks for the heads up.
All good.
Seattle approach number 241 Golf X-ray on the mishap pane.
241 Golf X-ray Seattle approach, pane altimeter 3034. Continue on the published mist. They can take your intentions whenever you're ready.
241 Golf X-ray, we'll cancel IFR with you.
Roger, canceling now?
We'll do one turn of the hold, cancel it.
Sounds good.
Traffic oval. Alright, let me end my A cars so I get credit for that. It's a pretty good landing. I'll take it.
Disconnected. I know the new version of Traffic Global, or the latest version, I should say, which I guess it is the new version, supposedly fixes the aircraft, like on the replay. It should put them back in play, but I haven't updated it yet. I'll probably do that sometime over the weekend, maybe. We'll see. We shall see. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Helps my channel out. Y'all have a good weekend. See you later. Chase out.